It doesn't make a difference where you're in the relationship or what is occurring. You can influence your lady to feel exceptional. Be that as it may, for what reason would you need to? When you do, you reinforce the association among you and harden your relationship. On the off chance that you're not kidding about prevailing upon a lady, keeping her around, and securing her for the long run, at that point making her vibe extraordinary is the most straightforward thing you can do. This article will show a few hints on the most proficient method to make her vibe extraordinary when you're dating, in a relationship, and when you are separated. The most effective method to make her feel special when you just start dating. Making her vibe unique when you're dating is super imperative to prevailing upon her. On the off chance that you can make her vibe just as she is somebody you're putting a considerable measure of vitality, thought, and feeling towards, she will feel stunning about you and your part in her life. Following are only a portion of the things you can do to make her vibe unique. 1. Get some information about herself. You should discuss yourself to some degree, however, in the event that you need her to feel extraordinary. At that point you need her to feel as though you're keen on her and her life. Make inquiries about her family, companions, dreams, and likes. The more you let her educate you concerning herself, and to prove her as fascinating to you, the better she will feel about herself around you. 2. Set aside a few minutes for her. It can be enticing to appear as though you're driving an extremely bustling life to make her think you're difficult to get, yet don't play recreations in the event that you need her to feel unique. Set aside a few minutes for her, turn your calendar around, and let her realize that seeing her is imperative to you. This doesn't mean you need to cross out critical occasions, or that you ought to by any means. It just means you should demonstrate her that you need to become acquainted with her more at whatever point you can make the time. 3. Content her. Since, when you're dating, you don't have to stay in touch with her constantly. You are not dedicated to each other yet, so she won't anticipate that you will content in light of the fact that she will anticipate that you will content when you have to set up a date. When you send her an arbitrary content asking how she is getting along, she will feel exceptional realizing that you're removing time from your day to consider her. 4. Treat her like a woman. Women realize that they can deal with themselves, however it feels unique to have somebody need to deal with them. Gallantry isn't dead. Hold the entryway open for her. Help her out of the auto. Haul her seat out for her. Put your hand on her back as you control her. Into room. Get things done for her that make her vibe like the female magnificence she is. 5. Demonstrate her you're tuning into her. During your first gathering or on your first date, she will give you some understanding into her identity and what she prefers. Utilize that data on your next date and demonstrate her that you were tuning in. For instance, assume her to a position she was discussing or get her little blessing as indicated by what she says she loves. This straightforward demonstration of tuning into the things she needs you to know, and demonstrating her that you heard her, will make them feel exceptionally uncommon. 6. Keep your eyes on her. If you truly need to make her vibe uncommon, at that point don't eyeball each lady that comes in the room. Keep your eyes on her and let her realize that she is the one you are keen on. As a side note, she may not see you taking a gander at her, but rather other individuals will. One of my companions was told by her closest companion that her date watched her, and just her, at whatever point she got up and left the gathering they were at. Since he wasn't quite a bit of a talker, she had been beginning to think about how intrigued by her he truly was. In any case, after she heard that, she realized that she was uncommon to him, and they've been as one from that point forward. 7. Discuss her to your companions. When it comes to how to affect her unique, this one is vital. In the event that your companions call, and she is there, don't brush it off like you're doing nothing. Rather, disclose to them that you're investing energy with her. Specify her name as well. The plain demonstration of telling your companions that you are with her demonstrates her that you're not frightened to reveal to them that you're dating and you don't have anything to avoid them or from her, which will make your vibe imperative in your life. Step-by-step instructions to make her feel special when you're in a committed relationship. On the off chance that you don't make her vibe unique, commit your relationship. At that point her trust in your aims will be decreased. She will begin to consider the amount she truly intends to you, And as she harps on what she supposes isn't right, she will begin feeling more awful and more regrettable about their relationship. At the point when that happens, relationship issues begin to happen. Treating her extraordinary in a submitted relationship shouldn't be that difficult to do, since she ought to be a need in your life. The majority of the above tips that apply to dating and the accompanying things should easily fall into place for you. 1. React to her. Some individuals don't think about this a major thing, yet it is very colossal with regards to how she feels about you. Have you at any point heard that tune, Say Something, by A Great Big World? It's turned into a hit for the straightforward reason that it reverberates with individuals bigly. It is melody that discusses the battle of having somebody blur far from you, which is an ideal impression of having somebody not recognize you when you are addressing them. In the event that you don't react, she will feel less vital than whatever you're doing. Along these lines, in the event that she converses with you, make her vibe approved, cherished, acknowledged, and not the only one by reacting to her with a fitting reaction. 2. Try disclosing to her how delightful she is. If you are with her, at that point you think she's excellent, or if nothing else she trusts you do. Ladies get such huge numbers of messages from the media, outsiders, their companions, and every other person about how they are not satisfying some magnificent standard. You are the one individual who can reliably help her to remember how awesome she is. In the event that you don't advise her, she won't know, so try disclosing to her at whatever point you consider it. 3. Get her blooms. I don't have any acquaintance with one lady who doesn't care for the motion of blossoms. They are excellent and they hold the customary significance to them where a man purchases a lady he cherishes her most loved blooms. On the off chance that you happen to be involved with a lady who is oversensitive to blossoms, at that point get some phony ones. You will be stunned at the choice out there, and I am willing to wager that relatively few individuals have done that for her previously. 4. Go to bat for her. She most likely has individuals throughout her life that put down her thoughts, dreams, or objectives. In the event that you're around when they do, go to bat for her. Disclose to them that you think she is doing extraordinary or working towards something incredible. The energy of talking up for her before somebody who doesn't have confidence in her is immense. You will neutralize their negative reactions with a cherishing and strong one, and that will make her vibe like the most exceptional lady on the planet. 5. Keep in mind essential dates. Forgetting birthday celebrations and commemorations is frequently chuckled at on comedies, yet truly it influences a lady to feel not as much as vital. When you can't recall the seemingly insignificant details that issue most to her, at that point you're demonstrating her that you couldn't care less about what makes a difference most to her, which makes her vibe exceptionally immaterial. Record them, get cautions about them, and ensure you recollect those critical dates with the goal that she can feel unique rather than terrible. 6. Notice the easily overlooked details. When she explores new territory or supports you, pay heed. What she does, she improves the situation a reason, and in the event that you recognize it then you will make her vibe great. For example, in the event that she gets a hairstyle, this is on the grounds that she is troubled with the old one and needs to look better. On the off chance that you recognize her new hairstyle, you will help confirm that she settled on the correct decision, which is an extremely extraordinary capacity that exclusive you have. She confides in you with regards to her physical and mental prosperity, so ensure you elevate her at whatever point you can. 7. Hear her out. This is the one thing that numerous folks don't get it. Simply the basic demonstration of tuning into her will make her vibe just as she is fortunate to have you. Ladies are talkers. They get a kick out of the chance to talk things out, vent so anyone can hear, and verbally process. It doesn't mean they require your answers. It's exactly how they function through things. Hear her out when she's venting and, on the off chance that she asks, give your feeling to demonstrate her that you're one of the unique folks that has invested the push to comprehend what ladies need. The most effective method to make her feel special when you're away from her. There will be times in your relationship that you will have removed between each other. You may should be separated for a considerable length of time, weeks, or even months. Amid this time, it is vital to make her vibe extraordinary. However, just in the event that you need to keep the relationship solid and on track. It's difficult to keep up the private association when there is a ton of separation between you. Both of you get occupied with doing your own things, and soon you feel more like two separate individuals than two individuals in a relationship. Do the accompanying things to keep that association solid. 1. Be reliable. If you reveal to her that you will converse with her consistently toward the beginning of the day and after work, at that point do that. Unless something happens unpredictable in your day, be reliable when you call her or contact her. This will help her vibe just as you are making her a piece of your standard routine, since she is that critical to you. 2. Send an affection note. Email isn't something we utilize frequently in a sentimental relationship. However, when you are separated from each other, a basic email revealing to her the amount you adore, acknowledge, and miss her can lift her up even without you being there. This is the way to make her vibe uncommon exceptionally when you are separated. It's something she can print off and take a gander at when she should be reminded that you're in her corner, regardless of whether you're not near her. 3. Orchestrate a night out for her. You will be unable to take her out, however you can get her loved ones too. The plain certainty that you set aside the opportunity to set up a night out for her, and get her loved ones included, will demonstrate her the amount she intends to you, and, as a reward, indicate everybody included the amount she intends to you, which will influence her vibe much more exceptional as they to spout about you. 4. Make arrangements with her for when you get back. Let her realize that you're looking to the following minute that you can get together with her by making arrangements with her. It will demonstrate her that while you're dealing with what you have to deal with, you are eager to return to her. That will support your association with her, and she will feel your essence as she spends her days doing what she needs to complete and anticipating you getting back. 5. Do things together. Obviously you can't be with her, yet you can do exercises together to remain associated and make her vibe great. For example, my companion and her better half put in months separated from each other. Her significant other as of late purchased a Fitbit, and they will have a cordial rivalry on who can get the most strides in multi-day. That is an awesome method to remain associated and feel like you are currently accomplishing something together despite the fact that you are far separated.